everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the mesh stitch. And so this is what the stitch looks like. It's made using double crochets and chains. And it's also a 1-row repeat, so it's a nice fun little quick stitch. It would be perfect for market bags or produce bags. You could even make a summer inspired blanket with this stitch. I think that would be very pretty. Okay, and so the full stitch pattern, so the written form of it, is going to be on my blog, so the link for that will be in the description box below. There's also step-by-step photos if you prefer that. And so for this tutorial, I'm just using my Clover 4.0mm crochet hook, and I'm just using some Wheat Crochet Dishy yarn. Okay, but you can use any yarn that you have on hand. Alright, so let's get started on how to make the mesh stitch. Alright, so in order to make the mesh stitch, we need to chain an even amount. Okay, so for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to be chaining 20. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with a slip knot, and then you want to chain 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so once you've chained 20, you want to make 1 double crochet in the 6th chain from the hook. Okay, so we're just going to count our chains here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook into that 6th chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, and then yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. Okay, and now you should have a double crochet. Now, this little loop right here, that counts as your 1 chain, 1 double crochet, and 1 chain, okay? All right, so now for the next step, you want to chain 1. You're going to skip the following chain, okay, so this next one right here, and you're going to make 1 double crochet in the following chain. All right, so go ahead and yarn over, skip the next chain, and then insert your hook into the following one and make that double crochet. All right, and it should look like this. Okay, so now we are just going to repeat this last step until the end of the row. Okay, so you're going to chain 1, skip the next chain, and make 1 double crochet in the following chain. All right, now continue to repeat this until the end of the row. All right, so I'm here towards the end. All right, I just completed my last double crochet, and your row 1 should look something like this now. Okay, so you just completed your first row. All right, so now let's go to row 2. Okay, so for row 2, we want to go ahead and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and this is our turning chain for this row. You want to turn your work. Okay, so now we're working on the back side, and now we're gonna make 1 double crochet in the 3rd stitch. Okay, so 1, 2, and that's our 3rd stitch right here. It's gonna be right on top of the double crochet from the other side. Okay, so yarn over, insert your hook into that 3rd stitch, and then make a double crochet. All right, so it should look like this. Okay, so now we're going to chain 1. We're going to skip that next stitch, which is actually just a chain from the previous row. All right, and then make a double crochet in the following stitch. All right, so it should look like this. Now you just want to repeat that step until the end of the row. Okay, so you're going to chain 1, skip that next stitch, and make a double crochet in the following stitch. All right, so just continue to do that till the last row. Okay, or I mean to the last stitch. All right, so I'm here towards my last stitch that I'm going to make, and you can do two things. You can either go ahead and chain one and just go ahead and make that double crochet in that chain space, or you can also make the double crochet in the second turning chain from the previous row. Okay, I personally prefer to just make it in that space. I find it a lot easier, but you can do either or. Okay, so now your second row should look like this. Okay, so now that we've completed row 2, the pattern becomes very simple because all you're going to do is just continue to repeat row 2 till however long you want your project to be. And then that's it. That's how you make the mesh stitch. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget, you can always take a look at the blog post. It's going to have some step-by-step photos. If you prefer to look at the photos, then the link will be in the description box below. Alright, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!